Hello kids, I'm Adam Morhauser and I get to be your adoptive farmer for the year here. I'll just give you a little bit about myself. I farm with my dad here between Hartford and Crooks. We have about 1,300 acres of crop ground, of which we farm corn, soybeans, oats, and alfalfa for hay. And then I also have about 350 acres of pasture where we run about 130 cow-calf pairs on. So that keeps us busy during the year. And hopefully the year we'll show you all kind of what goes on from the fall here till next spring, what we do with the crops and what we do with the cattle. So right now during this month we're combining corn. We finished already. Yep. Okay, so anyway, when the corn comes in through the combine, comes in through the head and then comes back here to this rotary. The rotary pushes along the screen here and pushes corn off the cob here. And then it comes down through here on the shakers down here, the shafer and the sieves down here. And what that does is it separates the corn from all the chaff, from the stalk, the cobs and all that. It just separates, getting your good corn away from all the shaft, all your debris that needs to go out the rear end of the combine. And when it gets it all done, it brings it into an auger and takes it up to the grain tank for your clean grain. And that's what we'll have in the grain tank when we get up to the cab here, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's coming in. So now that we have the grain cart full, we'll dump here on the grain tank full. We'll dump on the grain cart here that my dad's driving. Usually we put 2 grain tanks onto the grain cart here. Our grain tank, when it's full, can hold about 325 bushel, and then plus whatever you get while you're combining, while we're moving along. The reason, and then your clean corn comes in back here. If you look behind, back here will be the clean grain coming in. That's what it looks like coming up in there. Like right here, it says 201 bushels. That's for an acre. That's an average in an acre, but it's not. The whole field right now is averaging just a little over 185. And it gives you the moisture right here of how wet the corn is. There's a moisture sensor in the grain tank back here. When the corn comes up, it takes a reading about every minute. It'll read how wet the corn is. And I guess that's about it for the corn here of how we combine it anyway. Like I was saying, the moisture on here is 15%. If it gets really wet, like you're combining 18 or 17, 18% corn, or 18 to 19 or 20% corn, most people will dry it in a dryer. Just think of it as a dryer. You drying your clothes. You got to put heat to it to get all the moisture out, and then you have a fan to try and dry it off, a little bit. So to get them here. But usually we combine beans the end of September, the first part of October, so we're right in line where we should be. And then we usually go to corn about the middle of October, so we're right on schedule there. Here, this is our bean head here. We have a sickle down here to cut the beans off. Right here, these cut the beans off. And then you have the reel up here, which spins around. It goes with your ground speed to knock it into the auger here, and the auger takes it and pushes it into the combine. That's how we combine beans. I'll just show you, these are the bean stalks here that have been cut off here. Just want to let you know, during the summer you notice all the green fields out there of beans. That's how they are. They're all green. And then when they get mature, they dry down, just like your leaves on the trees. They get mature and then they fall off. Well, but those are what your beans look like in here once you get